Nexus VIP Travel, the best for less, okay? Before I talk about it, I just want to talk a little about the travel market, because it's big, bigger than I thought it was, and probably bigger than you thought it was as well. We've got cruise lines, that's part of travel, that's a $25 billion industry. We've got car rentals, that's $132 billion. Airlines, $763 billion. And hotels and resorts, $1.5 trillion. That's a total of $2.4 trillion market. That's how big that market is right now. Well, not right now, in 2023, okay? And it's growing. According to Bloomberg News, travel market is going to reach $15.5 trillion. Now, I'm not presumptuous enough to say that we're going to cannibalize and get the whole travel market, but what I will tell you is we've got the best pricing in a multi-trillion-dollar market. Okay, we beat the competition over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, I'm going to share some examples, and I'm going to show you how we can beat the competition. Like, of all these companies that are out there, multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar companies, we're beating their prices. Okay, crazy, crazy. So, what do we have? We got it's a travel book, okay? And we're offering below wholesale prices. Okay? It's not even wholesale. It's not wholesale price. Other companies can say we got wholesale pricing. We beat their pricing. Okay, so we're below wholesale pricing on hotels, resorts, airlines, car rentals, and cruises. Okay. What do we do? Contacted the leading global provider of travel inventory. Okay? Travel inventory. What is travel inventory? It's hotel rooms, it's flights, it's car rentals, it's cruises, it's everything, right? If you want to travel, you got to have inventory, right? This is what it is, okay? So we contacted them. They've got 1 million plus hotels and resorts. We've got 500 airline partners. That's every airline now. We've got 30,000 plus car rental partners. That's every car rental place out there. And every major cruise line are all tied in to Nexus VIP Travel. Okay? So we contacted these guys. We told them what we're doing with Nexus Rewards, how we want to help millions of people all around the world save money, make money, get the best prices. They got excited about our mission, and they helped us set up a travel club that's not available to the general public. Okay, general public is, they just like, you can't give it away. You can't be. People have to be a member. That's part of our contract. They have to be a member to get this. Okay, so they helped us set up a travel portal. Okay, Nexus VIP Travel Portal, and it's like any other travel portal that's out there. And if you visit a travel site, you're going to choose a hotel or choose a flight, whatever. Okay, choose a city. They'll help you find a hotel. List all the hotels that are there. We get the same listings. We have everything's the same. Okay, except for the price. Except for the price. Okay. So we're going to give our members access to this travel inventory. Okay, at a fraction of the price that other companies are charging. Okay, and there's ways that you can become a travel club member and get access to travel club pricing. Travel inventory. You could join a travel club. Okay, just go search Google travel club. Okay, you're going to see they range anywhere from $2,500 a year to $150,000 a year. Okay, and it's the stuff that corporations use for their VIPs and their executives and that sort of stuff. get that. It's a tax write-off for them, so that they don't care. It's not coming out of their pocket, right? Just whatever. It helps reduce the amount of money they pay in taxes. Okay, but honestly, that's really pretty pricey. Even $2,500, that's too pricey for the average person to spend just to be part of a travel club and get some discounts on some hotel rooms, right? You have to stay in a lot of hotels to save $2,500 or flights and stuff. But, okay, so that's one option. The next option is travel MLMs. You know, there's whole companies, whole MLM and affiliate companies. That's all they have is travel, access to travel. And they have a cost associated with that. The lowest I've seen is $25 a month. That's the lowest, okay? They do run up to $200 a month. $200 a month to get access to discount pricing on travel. Plus the enrollment cost. And I've seen some of them, that are $1,900 a startup. That's the cost, startup. A couple $1,000. Right? And then you got to pay $100 a month. Right? So, again, is that for everyone? No, it's not for everyone. But I mean, people can just go to hotels.com or Priceline, trip.com, booking.com, right? They're all over the place. All the ads for booking. Okay? Crazy. All right, so this is the market, right? These are the people. Either you're part of a travel club or you're booking here with through your travel agent or whatever, it's just going online and shopping at any place, booking events here, which is honestly what I used to do, right? What my wife used to do. I'd send her to, hey, go book us a room, right? And she would go to Expedia or Booking.com and try and find the best price, you know. But they're about the same, you know, save $1 here, save $2 there. So it wasn't a great savings, right? So how can we beat their prices? How can Nexus, whatever, a new little startup, two brothers and, you know, a dream, right? How can we beat their prices? And our great members just want to help, right? How can we do it? Well, when you look at it, okay, you got to look behind the scenes. You got to say, okay, these are all the places people are booking travel. These are, some of them, as I said, billion-dollar companies, hundreds of millions of dollars a year, billions of dollars a year are going through this. All those companies have overhead and expenses. They all have overhead and expenses. They all got payroll, right, and benefits for their employees and stuff. That costs money, right? They got insurance, right? If they were offering health insurance to their employees, that's a lot of money, right? Advertising costs. You know, I got my baseball hat on. I got a Mets hat on. We won last night, and that was great. But I was struck by watching that game, and then flipped over to the Yankee game, flipped over to the Dodger game, watching all the baseball games. And the one thing in common, Booking.com was the advertising. It was behind the dugouts. It was on the billboards. It was on the commercials. Every time something popped up, David score. It said Booking.com. I'm like, how much are they spending on advertising to be on every game, to be tied into Major League Baseball everywhere? They're advertising. Booking.com. Not forget about the commercials. There were a ton of commercials as well for Booking.com, but advertising costs. That's all of these guys. That's their biggest expense. Whether it's online advertising, or as I said, TV advertising, offline advertising, billboards, everything else like that. Huge expenses. Okay, and they still have to make a profit, right? After they pay everything, pay everybody, they got to get their company profits. What you have to understand is that all of this gets built in to your, when you're checking out at G.com. It's built in. They got it. In that price of your check, $99 for a room or $150 for a room, in that covers their overhead, their payroll, their insurance. Okay? What do we have? We have our Nexus VIP Travel Club. Okay? It's a division of Nexus Reward, which is a membership model. $10 business, a membership model. We already have that. Okay? We don't need any extra profits. I don't need to make extra profits on travel. Okay? We don't need it. We have minimal overhead. We have this no substantial. There's overhead. Yeah, there are costs. You know, we have setup costs, building websites, maintaining the access to this. It costs money, but it's minimal. Minimal. Okay. We haven't hired any extra employees yet. Yeah. As we grow, yeah, we will. But if we grow our membership model, obviously there's going to be some money in there for us to hire extra employees if we need them, right? And we have, this is the big one, we don't have any advertising costs. None. None. Nexus Rewards is not advertising. We're not spending money advertising. Our members are advertising. Yeah. That's a business decision they're making. It's worth it for them to advertise, get more members, get other people joining the club, making money on their club memberships, and all that stuff. But the company is done. So, what does that mean? All this cost, we pass the savings. If we don't have them, we just pass the savings directly to you, okay? Or our members, right? If you're not a member, you can become one, and we'll pass those savings along to you, okay? This is big. This is really big, okay? It's the same hotel. It's the same room, okay? Same room, same hotel. That's why we say our motto, the best for less. Now, of course, these are high-end hotels. These are ones where you're really going to see substantial savings. But even on the budget inns, even on the days inn, and the lower price, the Hampton Inn, whatever, hotels, you're going to see savings. It's a percentage thing. You're just going to see the savings. Since we don't have to have all that overhead, we can pass that all along to you. So this is a great, great program.